Are you tired of feeling like a coding newbie? Well, you're in luck. In this video, we're going to cover how ChatGPT can help you become a coding genius faster than you can say. Syntax error. Whether you're into website designing, coding, or technical documentation, ChatGPT has got you covered. So, grab your coffee and get ready to unleash your coding superpowers. With ChatGPT, you get the ability to write and debug code in any programming language. Whether you are a beginner or an advanced programmer, ChatGPT can help you grow your coding skills by providing you with personalized learning resources and practice opportunities. It's like having a real-time tutor with you as you're writing and reading the code. Let's ask ChatGPT to write a program. Write a program that generates a random password of a given length, containing both uppercase and lowercase letters, as well as numbers and special characters. Use Python as a programming language. As you can see, ChatGPT not only generates the code but also provides an explanation of its functionality. It is important to double-check the generated code before deploying it to production. ChatGPT can provide a time-saving initial draft for programmers, which can be directly inserted into an editor, but it still needs to be reviewed and refined by a human. ChatGPT can also help with website designing. While ChatGPT is primarily a language model, it has access to a vast amount of text and web data, including information about website design, layout, and best practices. ChatGPT may not be a replacement for a professional web designer. It can provide valuable insights and recommendations to help you create a visually appealing and user-friendly website. So, let's explore what is needed to create a website using ChatGPT. HTML is a markup language used to create website structures and display visual elements like images, videos, text, and more. You can ask ChatGPT to write HTML code by simply specifying what you want it to create. For example, you could request ChatGPT. Write the HTML code for a product page that includes a product image gallery, customer reviews section, and an add to cart button. Please ensure that HTML is well-formed and conforms to web standards. Here, we can see that ChatGPT also provided us with some explanation about the code. Let's paste this code into an HTML file and preview how our page appears. Great, our basic web page is complete, but we are missing the images. Let me update the code to point to my images. Nice, now we can see our images, but it still needs some styling to enhance its appearance. CSS stands for Cascading Style Sheets, and it is used to describe the presentation and formatting of HTML documents. It allows web developers to separate the document content from the document presentation, making it easier to control the layout and appearance of a web page. Let's ask ChatGPT to create the CSS for this web page. Can you generate the CSS for the above code to make the site visually more appealing? For the colors, please use a blue theme. We can even ask, how can I attach the CSS file with the above HTML file? Let's follow the instruction provided by ChatGPT. Copy the code for CSS file. Create a new file styles.css and paste the copied code. Link the HTML file with the new CSS file. Now preview the web page by refreshing the browser, and we can see that our new styling is applied to the page. If you are not satisfied with the look, you can even ask ChatGPT to make it more pleasing. If you click the button, nothing happens. Let's add interactivity to the cart button using JavaScript. JS is like the secret sauce that makes websites more interactive and fun to use. JavaScript lets you create pop-ups, change colors, move things around, and do lots of other cool stuff. Let's ask ChatGPT to add interactivity to the cart button. Can you add the JavaScript to the cart button by displaying a message "Item added to the cart"? ChatGPT generated the JS code for us. This time it also provided us instructions where we need to place this code in our HTML file. Let's copy this code to our HTML file. Now preview the web page by refreshing the browser. Click on the Add to Cart button. We can see that our page is now interactive and displays an alert that "Item added to the cart." So, if you've ever wanted to create your own website but didn't have enough HTML, CSS and JS knowledge, this tool is for you. Markdown is widely used on the web, and it's also supported by ChatGPT. In this section we are going to learn how to use Markdown in our chats with ChatGPT and how to generate Markdown for web content or creating documents. Before we dive into how to use Markdown with ChatGPT, let's briefly review what Markdown is. Markdown is a lightweight markup language that allows you to write text using a simple syntax that is easy to read and write. Markdown is commonly used for creating web content, such as blog posts, README files, and documentation. Markdown is also widely used on platforms such as GitHub and Reddit, where it is used to format comments and posts. When you ask anything on ChatGPT, by default, it responds with plain text, but this tool is equipped to handle all sorts of formatting using Markdown. With ChatGPT, you can easily create headings, bold or italicized text, numbered or bullet point lists, and even tables. However, keep in mind that while ChatGPT is great at formatting, it still relies on prompts from users to generate content. So give it a nudge in the right direction and watch the magic happen. Now let's talk about how to use ChatGPT to format the output as Markdown. Write a blog post about the given topic, making use of bullet points and lists to structure your content. Please use the Markdown format for the output. Our topic is how to use ChatGPT to become more productive. Displaying output content as Markdown when using ChatGPT allows for a structured and organized presentation of information, making it easier for readers to understand and navigate. If you use Markdown in your input prompt, ChatGPT can better understand what you're looking for and provide more relevant and accurate results. For example, if you're looking for a list of steps for a recipe, using Markdown to indicate numbered steps can help ChatGPT understand that you're looking for a list format and provide you with a clear and concise response. In this prompt, the Markdown formatting is used to create a clear heading, bold text for emphasis, and a bulleted list to provide information in a structured way. This makes it easier for ChatGPT to understand the request and provide a relevant response. Let's see what output is generated when we run this prompt. As we can see, based on our input prompt, ChatGPT has generated output in Markdown format using bullet points and lists. We can also ask ChatGPT to generate output in code blocks that can be copied in blog posts, README files, and other documentation. Here is an example. Can you write a blog post about benefits of exercise in Markdown format? Enclose the output in backticks. To properly copy text that is formatted as markup, you must prevent ChatGPT from displaying it as markup. You can do this by telling the AI to enclose the output in backticks, which is Markdown formatting for code. Markdown documents are typically saved with an MD extension and can be viewed and edited using any text editor. Many tools and editors also support live preview, which allows you to see how your Markdown will be rendered as HTML in real time. In this video, we explored how to write code, design websites, and work with Markdown files using ChatGPT. Be prepared for the next video, where we will delve into additional formats that ChatGPT can handle, such as JSON, XML, YAML, and more. Stay tuned and brace yourself for exciting information to come. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to our channel.